Hello, sunshines. How art thou? How art thou? I am in the presence of greatness. Ah, Disha, what's going on, girl? What's going on?
Nothing. Relaxing.
I thought this would be fun to do a forum with a couple of us. Well, two of us. Eventually, later on, maybe the others will come on. I don't know, but you guys are more than welcome to come on. And this will be a forum discussion on how to approach situations when crochet is more than important than so it's either crochet or because sometimes people give us ultimatums, whether it's in a relationship or our family, friends, they give us ultimatums. And it's like, what do you do? It's either your man or crochet. Sometimes I want the crochet. I ain't gonna front.
True. I need to get
Sometimes
that
I be
project
like,
done.
huh?
Need to get that project done.
I don't think they understand that. Yeah, I don't think they understand that. Like I go to meetings, I bring my crochet. And depending on what meeting I'm going to, some people find it offensive. Some people feel, why are you crocheting when we're supposed to be conducting this meeting? Not realizing I know everything that you just said, probably know more than the people who are not crocheting. How about that?
Yeah, I think sometimes I'm more attentive when I'm crocheting because you got to pay attention to like your pattern and what's going on around you. So I think I'm more attentive when I'm crocheting. I don't know about anybody else.
I know I am, but you gotta also remember too, like, um, some people want you, like when they look at you, they want you to be attentive to whatever they're saying. So if you're looking down, sometimes I don't even look down. I'm crocheting and I'm looking ahead. People are thinking that you're not paying attention to them, that you're paying attention to what you're doing. So they're thinking, what am I doing this for? Or, because I remember bringing my crochet stuff to court. I had to go to court. And it wasn't even for me. I was doing it while I was sitting for somebody else. I was just sitting here waiting and I'm crocheting and the judge is staring at me as I'm crocheting. She never told me to stop. She never said stop. She just was staring at me. And I thought she was gonna tell me to stop, but she never did. So I'm thinking, I wonder if she a crocheter. Baby, let me tell you, now they are banding the hook. So you cannot bring your hook everywhere you go. Can you bring it on a plane?
Yeah, I've traveled with them. You just can't bring certain size scissors. You have to bring the little scissors. And what I've learned to do is bring my plastic hooks so it doesn't hold me up going through.
Oh.
Hmm. And even when I go to the courts, I bring my plastic hooks.
Mm. So I know that I couldn't bring any scissors. So if I had to go to court or like the welfare building, state building, or whatever, and they check you before you go in, I learned how to
No, no,
use.
no.
No, that I always use those, but they never let me in.
Hmm.
They never let me in. Actually, in the beginning, they did. In the beginning, because I would use the one that was rounded, not even sharp. In the beginning, they would let me in with my crochet hook. But it was one day this lady got a, I don't know why. I guess she was power tripping or what. Because again, I'm on my business. I do whatever I need to do. And I'm sitting there and I've been there for like a whole 2 hours and a half, just sitting there waiting. And no one was bothering me. And I wasn't bothering no one until this security guard made a phone call to the sheriff department, and the sheriff department came to me and said, "How did you bring these in? These are not allowed." And I'm like, "I always brought them in." And I'm like, "Wait a minute. And I come here every single month. How is it now that somebody's saying something to me about this?" And I knew it was her because she kept watching me. So that's when they started saying you can't bring this and can't bring that. But I found ways to get over. I would either bring the plastic hooks, which I never use plastic hooks, but I would buy them just to bring them, just to have, just in case. But it's horrible because they don't think of our craft as something big. They they don't recognize it as something big for us. So what can you do? What can you do?
Yeah, they told me I couldn't bring it. And the next time I went, I was bringing the plastic ones because they feel that it can be a weapon to use.
So that's what they said to me. So what I said to them was, I have a pen. I can use my pen, you know. If I really wanted to stab somebody, you could use your pen. But I guess you don't think about that. Because I said my pen is way more of a weapon than this crochet hook.
Yeah. So I bring the plastic ones. Some of my plastic ones.
Hi.
Some of my plastic ones I like better than others. Um, the crystal light ones I like,
You said
but
crystal light. What am I missing? I'm sorry.
Crystal light,
crochet
what?
crochet
'Cause
hooks.
I'm like, they
Um,
make that's a drink.
no. Um, let me.
Crystal light crochet hook because I never saw. But
It's
can you
Susan
use
Bates.
that as a weapon?
It's Susan Bates, but the smaller ones, like the 3 and a 4, heavy handed, and I broke. So
Mm.
yeah, so I have to order new ones. But I think I have. Let me grab my bag.
I know that even scissors have a problem. You have a problem with scissors. You have a problem with Oh, there's a necklace that I did buy. It's a necklace that you can use to to rip your yarn.
The pendant.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that I did buy so that when I go to certain places, I can use that.
You see me digging, y'all. My bag is. I need a new bag. Can you tell
Make one.
it's full? I even
Mm.
have like the
This is
question
my
was, what's the
this is
weirdest?
my bag. This right here is my bag that I use for hooks.
What's my weirdest thing? Uh, post office labels.
Oh, I ain't showing you the weirdest thing I have in here.
Oh, this one. Oh wait, camera this way.
Oh,
Oh, I saw those before.
Yeah,
So that's plastic, right?
yeah. It's plastic.
So the weirdest thing I have in here, I'm not showing you, but yeah,
I don't
I'm
even
gonna
want to
leave
know.
that stuff alone. But yeah, so like when you have to make a decision on whether or not you so all right, so I'm going away. I'm going away. And when I go away, I was told don't bring your crochet. And I'm like, okay. So I always bring an emergency stash. What would you do in in that circumstance if someone is taking you out and you're gonna be away for like maybe a couple of days? What the hell would you do in the time that you feel you like chilling and just relaxing, and you might want to pull out the crochet, the yarn, and the hook? I honestly don't think you're a real crocheter, but it's like sex.
There
I'm
you
just
go.
saying.
I was trying not to say it.
That's the
You
only
better.
thing that's going to get you to stop crocheting.
Yup. Feed me. One or two F's. Yep.
Um, I'm still bringing my bag. I'm sorry.
I'm still going to bring it, but that don't mean that I'm not going to indulge in other adult situations.
I will indulge eventually. Maybe when I fall asleep from crocheting, you might have to wake me up and hey, babe, let's.
Really?
That's usually what happens. I'm sorry, y'all. I will fall asleep crocheting. That after this yarn, after this row, after this row, after this row, after this row, and I will eventually fall asleep. And
Wait. Are you talking about like when you're about to have sexy time?
no,
Oh,
No.
I'm sorry.
It's just like spontaneous.
spontaneous. We're in there relaxing, and my boyfriend will be like, "So when are we gonna?" And I'm like, "Yeah, after this
You're,
row," and it continue. And I'm like, "Yeah, after this row, I just gotta finish. I just gotta finish." And eventually, I fall asleep.
honey. I wish I had a man to tell me, baby. What? Oh, let me drop this hook real quick. Drop this
So
hook
you're
so I
not
can
a real
grab it.
crocheter. You're not a real
Who's not?
crocheter.
I
You
am.
suspect. Nah, you suspect.
I just have
You
my
suspect.
priorities right.
Okay.
You said what?
Suspect.
How? Because I would be willing to participate in the act of procreating, but minus the procreating instead of crocheting. Honey, I am injured right now. So yes, I would.
You're injured doing what?
Tunisian. I am so injured.
Ah,
Phony, fake, miss.
You said what?
Phony, fake, miss. I'm injured. I can't do anything.
I'm so serious. I am injured.
Okay.
And my doctor was fine. But
You're
I
suspect
digress.
in the fine department too.
Ah, I don't care. He could have been ugly, but he was still a doctor.
So the doctor trumps ugliness.
No, well, honestly, I don't care about looks. I mean, as long as I don't want to like rip my eyeballs out looking at you.
No, let me tell you something. I have to be attracted to my mate. I
He
have
was
to.
attractive. He was
Well,
attractive.
you said you not. You just said you don't really care about looks.
But he was really attractive. Like, I don't get me wrong. Just because I don't care doesn't mean that I don't know what a fine man is and what a facially defiled, whatever word I'm trying to say, man is. I know the difference. But he was a good looking. Well, his eyes was good looking because, mind you, we had masks on, so I can't really tell about everything else. But his eyes was cute, and he was a nice color. The end.
Okay.
But he's a doctor, so who cares?
I care. I don't care if he has $1 million franchise business as a physician. I have to be attracted, and he has to be somebody who I like just because he's a doctor don't mean that I'm going to be attentive to him.
Okay, hold on. Am I tripping, or does somebody have something playing in a fast forward mode?
What?
Am I tripping?
What are you talking about?
Something is playing in fast forward mode.
you're tripping.
Okay.
You driving and being tripped is not a great idea.
I keep hearing like I don't know if it's a TV or what, but it sounds like it's in like a fast forward mode.
I don't know.
I don't either. But carry on.
I have no idea. But
I came in and disturbed the peace.
so
What's with Disha was talking about her crystal light, and you was talking about
we
your
finished
necklace.
that. We finished that.
Oh my bad. We was talking about doing sexy time versus crocheting, and I'm not a real crocheter. Yeah, I remember now. My bad. Ding ding ding.
Well, anyway, like I was saying, I think what I was saying. I think I was finished what I was saying. I was about to say something else.
They're saying it happens after you talk, Shay.
I
Yeah,
know
I hear it.
it's only because she's on, but there's nothing on our part. It's her part, and that's only because she's driving. That's why I didn't entertain it.
Oh.
Oh, well, it'd be nice to tell me so I wasn't just thinking that I'm crazy.
You are though.
I know.
Yeah. So yeah. So like I was saying, I think a lot of people think that we are being disrespectful. Not only are we being disrespectful, that we are not paying attention, because it's been many, many, many times that I would bring my yarn and my hook, and I would partake in festivities, but I will also have my heart. I will also have my yarn and my hook.
You said it right. My
My
heart.
heart, yeah, right, my heart.
Yeah, it's our
The
heart.
crazy thing is, I didn't even say that when I mentioned security. I didn't say my heart when I mentioned him. But yeah, so a lot of people think that it's very disrespectful. And it's not. It's really not disrespectful. I'm actually way more attentive. I think that yeah, it is her. It is you.
Okay, I'm about to be home in like 2 minutes anyway.
Uh, so I was going to do this like a girls' night trip or whatever. Just to do something with like close people in a very small circle. Apparently, we said no. That is not her. That is not her. I still hear it. I'm thinking of doing a night trip. Is it music now? Hello, hello, hello. Let me see.
Wait a minute, why can't
I'm turning down the echo part, but the echo part is always turned down. I don't know, but anyway, I don't know what that is. Is it you?
let me see?
Let me see. I'm just kicking people off. It's got to be yes, Disha, it's you because I don't hear it at all. I don't hear it at all right now. I don't know what it is. But yeah, so like I was saying, a lot of people think that it's very disrespectful when we are doing our crocheting, and while we're crocheting, then somebody always got something to say. So when I said I was gonna do like a get together, like a small get together with some friends, I'm thinking I'm putting everybody together, so it shouldn't be a problem if I bring my crochet hook. I even bought it to like I think I for my 40th birthday I had a party. I gave it myself at a hotel, a presidential suite, and I had a whole bunch of well not a bunch, but a couple of my close friends and family members, and we went to this suite, and we had a good time. I had my crochet hook in my bag, my yarn, my hook in my bag. I didn't get a chance to do it though. I didn't get a chance to do none of that because we were consistently doing stuff, like a lot of stuff. Like that was like a bachelorette party, even though it was my birthday. But we did jacuzzi, we went to the pool, we went to eat, went to the bar, we played games, we ate again. Like we did so much stuff. I didn't have time to do any crocheting. So I get that. I understand that part. It's when you have a little bit of downtime in between your little vacay or out with your significant other, and your significant other is like, put that up. But we ain't doing nothing but watching TV. But get this. It's a problem if they watching basketball or football though. Is it a problem? No. And I would pull out my hook and my crochet, yarn, and I would do that while they watching football or basketball or whatever they watching. That's one thing. But if it's the other end around, it's like the other way around. It's like, put that up. So what if I say turn that off? We just gonna stare at each other. Oh no. That right there is like, it's a double standard, I think. I don't know. But it's not just men, it's other people. It's other people too. If I was going out with the girls, the same thing would happen. Like I was telling Disha, right before we became live, I am in a social club. Not the motorcycle part, but the social club. So I'm in a social club, and some of the girls don't mind if I bring my crochet hook, but then others may say, that's disrespectful. It's like you're being antisocial. When in reality, I'm paying attention to the whole entire conversation. But I think because naysayers are going to say whatever they want to say when they don't do what we do. So they don't realize that it's not just that, it's not like I'm reading a book, because my attention would be in that reading the book. My attention is around my surroundings, but I'm still crocheting. My crocheting is mindless. And I don't think people realize that.
The noise is back.
I don't hear it right this minute.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. But I thought that this would be a good forum and a good discussion to talk about it, because you're at a timeout.
I heard all of that.
I know you heard. You just couldn't talk because I had you in timeout.
I appreciate it. So I didn't have to be listening. But I was still listening. But anyway.
Yeah, so I just don't like it when someone is going to do the same exact thing and their mind is attentive to doing something else. And when I pull out my yarn and stuff, somebody got something to say.
Always have something to say.
It's always going to be somebody that says something, but you ask me a question, or you ask me to repeat something, I repeat the whole damn thing because I am paying attention. I am attentive. I just crochet while watching TV. I crochet while reading a book. Well, I'm not physically reading. I'm listening to the audio. Yeah, so I do that. There's no problem because I'm attentive. But it's when you're outside around other people when they're saying something, and that it pisses me off. Sometimes I just don't bring it because I don't want to have any issues. But then sometimes I'm like, I really don't care because my hands are like doing this. Like I don't know what to do with my hands. Putting it in my pocket, I'm going in and out my bag because it's just so much that is going on around me. But my hands, like, it need to move. So I don't know. I think it's a serious addiction. It's a serious addiction. But what I want to know is, can you drink and crochet?
Oh my
Why
God, I
do
wish
you
I could
laugh,
put you
Shay?
in front.
What the
Because
hell is
I
that all
got,
about?
because I have a story.
She always got a
No,
story.
I know that's why my life is never dull. But normally, because I drink, I can drink and crochet. I can drink and really do everything. But when my ex and I were together, let me pull you out my pocket. When my ex and I were together, we had a crab feast. I called it the Crab Mageddon. We had the whole family together, his family, my family, friends. I'm not eating anything because me being the host, I don't know what it is. I turn into my mother. So I didn't want to eat nothing. But I'm drinking though. I drank uh damn near the bottle of I had some peach parmesan. I had something apple. Then they got these popsicles that have alcohol in them. I had one of those and I had some wine. I didn't think that I was gone. So I go to walk outside to walk everybody out. And I'm like, let me know when you guys get home. Make sure you're safe because everybody had something. I wasn't safe because I couldn't even make it down the sidewalk. I'm in the grass. Then I get back in the house and I'm trying to crochet. I'm counting my stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Next stitch 8. Next stitch 8. Kept going. Every stitch was 8. And then I had to rip back because I don't know what number I'm on, but everything was 8. And then I asked my sister, I said, can you count this? She said, I don't know how. I said, but you just count the numbers. Yeah, that was a fail.
So
Really.
can you drink and crochet, Disha?
I haven't had to do that.
What?
I haven't had to do it. Because of my medicine, at one point, because I suffer from migraines, it was really and seizures. It was really, really a lot. Like I was taking so much medication for a while. I haven't been able to drink. But now
You gonna try it tonight?
I haven't had any seizures, thank God. And my doctor has lowered my medication. So
I smell some alcohol.
I'm not gonna just go diving in because I used to be
A lush.
yes. Yeah.
Lord Jesus, you're gonna have Disha over there twerking, crocheting, drunk.
I used to love Long Island iced teas. I used to make my own amaretto sours in the house. I had like the little shakers, I had the mixers, I had everything in here. But when the seizures got really bad with the migraines and everything, I had to,
But do you
curb.
still have all the stuff?
Girl, it's in the closet catching some dust
That's
bunnies.
okay. They got soap and water for that.
Soap
Yeah,
and
yeah.
water. Wash it
Yeah.
off. Bring it
Some
out. Good for
Pepsi, or no,
you.
not Pepsi, Coke. Take the rust off of them things. Yeah, I'm gonna give it one more month
Do you?
off the medication. I'm gonna give it one more month, ease it off, and yeah. And then I'm gonna take a trip because my cousin, she's in South Carolina, and she makes these drinks. I guess they will refer to them as nutcrackers. But she calls them jug juices, and she makes different kinds of little flavored drinks. I'm gonna go and re-up on some of them. Man, when I go down there, yeah. Yes,
It's
yes,
on and popping.
peach. Yes, amaretto sours at home. Yes, they are lovely because you get to make it to right to your taste. Yes, I am
I
going to
have
give
never
you
had that.
some amaretto sours. It's just basically some like sour mix with what whatever drink you like, but I like it with amaretto sour mix. And my favorite drink is well, my boyfriend makes it with Hennessy, but yeah,
I swear
um,
you seem like you're gonna be so much fun.
yeah, I can.
Like, yeah. Yeah, there you go.
So people don't think that they think that I'm quiet and very reserved because what I am on here is different than what I am outside. I'm very reserved, but what it is I'm feeling my surroundings, like I'm feeling the energy and whatever. So like my BLD girls, I'm cool with them now. Like we all cool. We go out. Like today we went bowling, but it was for the family. And yesterday, story time, right? Yesterday, during our meeting. So remember last week when I had a little peach? Not Miss Busy Peach, but remember last week when I had the little peach, right? So I was given not even half, not even a quarter. It was smaller than a quarter piece of that peach ring. It's a regular peach ring. So I was given this little bit of the peach ring, and I was messed up last week. I was messed up last week. I had no idea how messed up I was. The crazy thing is, I'm thinking it was CBD, and I'm just drinking my adult Capri Sun. So the adult Capri Sun. Meanwhile, I'm already on this for like a whole hour. No, we was like 45 minutes in, I think. And
Give or take.
next thing you know, everything that was being said was like, and even though he's talking too fast, he was talking fast. My head was overloaded. Then my heart was beating. Real, like it was about to come out. I just had the little bit. So my significant other says I'm a lightweight. Yeah, I guess I'm a lightweight because I just had that much. All right, so I had to tell you that part to tell you what's happened next, right? What happened next was yesterday, I went to my meeting. During my meeting, I had I pulled it out. When I pulled it out, one of the sisters said, I want some. What's that? And I showed her. I showed her the thing. And she looked at it. She said she wanted some. I pulled out one, but when I pulled it out, I was about to say, take half of it or whatever. Before I could do it, she took the whole thing and put it in her mouth and ate it. And I was like, quiet, because I didn't know what to say. And I'm like, she got to know what she just took. But I didn't say anything. Then, next thing you know, I'm thinking like, I don't even take that much. I was like, how did you do that? How can you eat like a half? It was literally a half. Meanwhile, I told you I had less than a quarter. She took the whole half. So I'm like, how can you take that half? And she said, what are you talking about? I was like, I've never took a whole half. And she's like, what do you mean? And I just bust out laughing because I couldn't believe she didn't realize she took THC. No CBD. That damn peach ring was one whole peach ring is 50 milligrams of THC. Ain't no way in hell I could digest 50 milligrams. I couldn't even digest 4, let alone 50. And She took 25. And then next thing you know, like 30 minutes later, everybody's looking at her and her eyes was like chinky. She was out of it. And she got home. I was like, "You okay?" She said, "Yeah, I'm just ordering some cheese, breadsticks, and some brownies." Yeah, the serious munchies, but thank God she's all right. But yes, what that have to do with crochet? A whole lot. I was able to crochet my ass off with that peach. After I finished this, I said I was going to sleep. I was crocheting my ass off.
We've
It
been
was
super
like a
productive.
marathon with the hook and the yarn.
You was
We've been
white.
very productive.
I was what? I was because I thought that it mellows you and relaxes you, and I guess it depends on the person. But I'm like, oh no, 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 no! I could not. I did not watch it, Miss PG, because I refuse to. I
I
refuse
could
to watch
reenact it. I could
You
reenact
need
it for
to.
you.
Don't reenact this shit.
Okay, I'm about to give it to a boy.
I mean, I didn't do anything bad. I just laughed. Was I
No,
laughing
you
at
didn't
him?
do that. But huh,
I was laughing at him. I didn't laugh
honey,
at him.
you was tearing up. You was tearing that popcorn up, which we already knew that that's a no no because you don't eat on live. Yes, yes,
So I know that I ate the popcorn, but I didn't realize like I was indulging into the popcorn on live.
You was having fun with it.
it was good.
It was though.
Made me want some popcorn.
I do too. And I'm about to order some now.
No, wait 24 hours, please.
So yeah, like I was saying, that
I mean,
really like got to me because I'm thinking, well, what if I eat more of the peach ring so that I can finish this project? Then I was like, oh no, that would be a little stupid because I don't do that. So if I took it, it may be the opposite, and I may be knocked the hell out instead of wired. And then I also got to remember I was drinking my adult Capri Sun, and a whole that thing is so. When I took it, I literally took it. I took it like maybe 40 minutes before I got on live, so I didn't think nothing of it at all. 40 minutes before I got on live. So, and then it was like 40 minutes into the live. So that is like a 2 hour delay. That effect was a 2 hour delay. Don't get high and crochet. Don't do it. Shay,
Shay's
you want to
gonna
get
encourage.
high.
Yeah, I was just about to say Shay's gonna encourage people otherwise.
But then you always got stories for days about the crazy shit that you did. I don't look
yeah.
at that as a badge of honor.
I mean, at least I didn't like go running down the street butt naked or something. I mean, it was still safe.
You don't know that.
I do know I've never been naked running down the street.
Maybe naked
One,
in the house, running up and down the stairs.
haha. See, that's a lie. One, I'm fat, so I can't run up and down the stairs. So that's fake news.
Walking up and down the stairs.
No.
You had to think about it. Half
No.
naked.
I mean, that's usually me anyway. I live at home by myself. I work from home. I don't need a whole bunch of clothes. But I don't think nobody else wants to think about that. I'm just
But
I have not done anything under the influence of 420, probably as dumb as I have done under alcohol in my younger years. I'm just saying.
Well, I've done that sober, so I mean, when my
What, ran
kids
down the street naked?
run around the house naked, when my kids is not here, you know, when they leave and you just like, I got the house to myself, yay! Oh, okay, maybe I'm the only one. Oops, camera off.
Didn't do that. I don't do that.
I'm about to say, because one, I ain't got no kids, and two, it don't matter anyway, because if I'm almost blind, so he couldn't see shit no way.
Okay, so that was a confession. I tell my kids I've done that.
That's okay.
Confessions.
Like
If
the
we
kid
want to
from
go
Home
to
Alone.
confessions,
Yay!
confessions.
Gone.
I know some. All right. You ever heard about the lady who knitted through her vagina?
Como say what?
Right, like
The
what?
lady who used the yarn that came from her vagina.
Well, she used her hair?
No, she put a ball of yarn in her kuka and her hoo-ha, and she literally knitted as the yarn was coming from her hoo-ha.
Hold up, please don't
Keep
tell.
that.
Inside? Or just
The
sitting on
yarn
the
was
foot?
in her hoo-ha, yes. You never heard of that? That's so old.
That's so nasty.
Okay, so never mind. I was going to say something else about the other lady, but never mind.
No, tell the story about the lady in the hoo-ha for
I mean, you
The other
can
one
tell us,
is
but
first. The other one is first.
Keep going. I don't care. It's not going to deter me from listening. Let me go put my phone on the charger because Lord knows I don't want to die with this juice. I mean, I don't want to use the word juice with yarn in there. You know what I'm saying?
It's
But anyway.
actually on YouTube. It's the lady who knits with her through her vagina. Yes.
I'm going to Google that. Yes, I am.
I can do it right now while we on live. Yes.
Well, let me put my dog down first. We don't need Elmo getting injured. Hold on.
This has been old. This is very old.
That's that ill. Yes. Okay, puppy is safe.
But not only that, there's one, it's called vagina knitting, but there's also one who did it with period blood. And the yarn would turn different colors from it.
Oh, stop it? Are you serious?
I'm dead. Serious.
Yeah. Does she sell it?
every month.
It goes, actually, I think it's in a museum.
I know that shit funky.
It's an art gallery. Yeah, it's an art gallery.
Is it sprayed? Because period blood stinks.
Right, Mariana. Like, oh, heck no. Like, we waiting monthly to crochet. No projects in between. I mean, you intrigued me a little bit, but
I'm intrigued, but I'm so disturbed because that's wow.
Well, I'm trying to pull it up, but I'm stuck.
I wonder, if she got a kid, does she like crochet with the placenta and stuff too? I'm just saying, if you that weird.
Well, this was so old. I learned about this a long time ago, and I just wanted to see the different art, but I guess nobody else sees it as art. Art. It's art.
Sure.
It's beautiful art. No, I'm really, really, really kidding though. Let me see if it turns on. See?
spending 28 days knitting from wool that I've inserted in my vagina. Every day I put a new skein of wool that's been wound so that it will unravel from the centre, and I stick it up inside me and I pull out the thread and then knit. It's unusual and it's confining because I'm attached to this knitting, so I can't sort of get off and wander around, and so it's restrictive, but no, it's not painful. I mean, people push babies out of there, so it's a pretty robust area. The piece for me is about assessing and I guess being intimate with my own body. I want to, I guess.
Okay, I have to stop.
Right.
I'm gonna stop it. But yeah. Yes, it's art, whether we like it or not, Mariana. Whether I like it or not, it's art. It's people who use a lot worse things to make art. Now, I'm not saying I like it. I'm not saying it's something I would want to do because I held to the no. I'm just saying I can't. I don't know. I can't believe y'all never heard of this.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Maybe I'm thinking what she's thinking. I'll put that in a private chat.
I have never been speechless in my life. Hats off to that chick, because I think she just won it.
Everybody is listen. I only brought it up. Huh?
Victoria asked it. She said, I look so disgusted. Yeah. Disgusted?
I'm sorry, I'm
Yeah,
laughing.
Victoria. Yeah, but there's another question in my head. I don't know if it's appropriate for me to put it out there.
Nat asked, did she douche before?
What difference does it make?
But that would make it smell like vinegary, right?
I don't know, but I mean, it don't matter if she had other shit up in there. It doesn't matter. That's what she want to do. That's what she want to do. I'm not saying that's something I want to do. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. And the crazy thing is, I wasn't even talking about her. I was about to talk about the other chick, but never mind.
The period lady?
Because I actually didn't know that the yarn that she was using it looked like ombre. So I really wanted to know where she got her ombre yarn from.
Yes, Victoria. That's my question, Victoria. that was my question, Victoria.
What? I don't know.
She probably has that going in versus out. No? She might. What if she has to pee during it?
Maybe she'll go before.
So does she like not drink water? Because like I like to drink while I crochet. So like if she has to potty, does she have to pull it out?
I don't think it's going inside. I think it's just rubbing against.
No,
She said
he
she put it
says
in
it
her.
on there. She rolls it
Oh,
up and put it in her. Yes.
Yes, I heard that very clearly.
oh, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear it.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
I didn't hear that. Oh,
I'm watching what Deborah put.
yeah. Yes, Deborah.
I don't know. Maybe she is getting off on it. I don't know, but
Yeah.
it was something that I saw years ago.
Wow.
Years
Screw
ago.
it, electric.
Yeah, it was just something I saw years ago, and I wasn't interested in watching any more of it, but someone actually sent me the link to it, and that's what made me watch it. But it's a lot of people that do it.
I'm so glad I don't buy craft stuff from nobody. What?
I never thought of that.
Oh, Mariana. Don't. Oh, Mariana, why you put that in my head?
I think that's a little bit too much. The JJ juice out to be doing that. I'm not even thinking about that. That's just too much.
Okay, yeah.
There's not enough of the JJ juice in the world. That means they literally have to ball it up and put it inside it. Nah, that really don't make sense. But yeah, that just
What if she got a yeast infection? Sorry.
you can get one depending on what type of yarn she's using though. Because didn't she say she's using wool? That wool is hard.
That's
All the
just like,
fibers and stuff coming out of it.
oh no,
I
I
didn't
saw
even
the
think of this when I first saw it.
like I looked at the bottom of the picture and I was like, that looks like poo. Look at the bottom of a scarf. It looks like poo.
That was her for JJ.
No, it's when she had it hanging. Her JJ wasn't hanging. At the bottom of the scarf when it was hanging, it looks like it's some dark color.
Now you gonna make
Please don't go back and watch the video right now. Please don't.
Like, how do you explain that to your doc? Why are you here? Because something's not right. Well, what's wrong? I have a yeast infection. Well, what did you do? I busted open to my yarn.
Oh man.
She don't need a man. Now
She
that
need
is
she need a
crochet
good doctor.
addiction. Maybe she don't. Maybe her JJ is used to it.
Can you imagine all of the infections?
All
Her
the
hoo-ha
fiber.
is probably used to it. Her hoo-ha is probably used to it.
Think about it. If you have an Addy machine and you're rolling your yarn, all the fibers that are stuck on your Addy machine, right? So just that's the same crap that's going to
All
be in
that
her.
built up inside of her.
Yeah. Can we? Yeah. Mm-mm. Let's go and talk about the period lady.
Ooh,
Okay, go to the next topic.
please, yeah.
Does she at least put it like she puts it? Okay, I'm sorry. Does she put it in protection or she just puts it all the way up in? Maybe she does that. Like, put it in a female condom. Maybe she got on a female condom.
Does it stretch that? Does it stretch that big though?
I don't know. Y'all the ones who had kids.
A female condom?
Oh, well, I don't know about that either.
I have kids, so clearly
Stop
I didn't
stretches.
use protection at some point. At
Well,
least.
anyways.
Okay, let's go.
Confessions of a crochet addict. A different type of crochet addict.
Yes.
You don't mind arriving early to work to secure a parking spot because you are happy to sit in your car and crochet for a while. So, not me going to work, but I am guilty of I'll stay in the car. I'll wait in the car.
Mhm.
I'm guilty of just waiting in the car. I have no problem chillaxing in the car and waiting, and I'll crochet. I have no problem doing that.
I
That would
just go in
be
there and crochet.
Hmm?
I just go in early and just crochet. I'm that one that you was talking about earlier where people always say it's disrespectful. But for me, that was for my anxiety purposes. You see me with a bag, headphones, and yarn, and don't talk to me and don't come close. And this was before COVID because I'm going to crochet. Conversation? Yeah, that's not happening.
I'm in the
Are
car.
you the type of person that will pick a type of crochet project that you're taking with you on a certain type of trip, whether it's a trip to somebody's house, trip going away, trip to the store? Like, I have a bag that I use for like my going out bag, and depending on where I'm going, that depends on what bag I'm using.
I take whatever I'm working on.
Take whatever
I
bag.
can't do that because my Graphghans could be really huge, and I can't do Graphghan everywhere I go. I'm not able to carry it, so I will have a smaller bag for another project.
See, now, if I was doing something like that, maybe I would understand that. But I'm usually doing small projects. So, like, even that scarf that I just did, the power scarf, I probably wouldn't have taken. I would have taken. Well, I always have more than one project anyway, so I would have took something else, or I would have started something else, which is why I have so many projects.
I always did not mind going to my doctor's appointments and just sitting there and crocheting. But that was before Rona, because now I don't actually wait at all. I just realized that too. Since Rona, I haven't waited long at all for my doctor.
Yeah, I take the small stuff to doctor's appointments.
I take small stuff. The only time if I'm gonna bring something big is if I am going away, and I'm gonna be gone for a couple of days, and that project needs to be done within a certain time. Then I would take the whole big thing. But other than that, no, I'm gonna bring something small. Like right now, I have a huge blanket that I really want. It's gonna be finished tonight, and I'm gonna mail it tomorrow. But it's so big, so heavy, and huge that it's no way I could take that anywhere. It's no way. It's the chunky yarn, but not only is it the chunky yarn, it's at least so far 2, 4, 6, 8. I used about 8 skeins so far. 8.5 now. That's a lot of the chunky yarn. I'm trying not to cuss.
There's a project underneath the table right now that I'm dying to reach under and grab.
Your Lakers?
The Lakers.
Yes.
I actually was crocheting and y'all didn't even know it. I was I was just crocheting, but nobody knew it. The only reason why I put it down is because I'm stuck. That's the only reason why I put it down.
Look, right. You guys don't notice my hands just keep going.
Yeah, that's how I get while I'm on here. But when I'm like, if it's somebody that I am talking to on here, I don't want to be disrespectful. And it was one person who bought they crochet. Who was that?
Dana?
Yes. She's the only one that did that. Nobody else did that. But I was like, I wanted to do that, but I didn't want to seem disrespectful.
Then we're crocheters.
That's true. Inside, have anybody ever counted sheep? Have you ever counted sheep? Do that even work?
I count the beer.
What beer?
$99 a beer on the wall.
Time out. All right, what's next? You are more excited for a snow day than your kids. I don't think I'm excited for a snow day. No.
I'm starting to feel like so not loved.
You're loved.
Wait, do you have on the shirt that came from my shop? The real crocheter of Newport News.
Look, so let me tell you, that's what my doctor, he came in, he busted out laughing. He said, yo, that's funny. I said, but yo, that's so serious. And he said, so why are you here? I said, my shirt. He said, what's wrong with your shirt? That's why I'm here. He wasn't putting it together. I said, I got injured crocheting. He could not stop laughing. And he said, but isn't crochet one hand? I said, but I'm learning Tunisian. He said, what's that? I said, it's another form of crochet. He said, so how you hurt yourself? I said, I guess I was angry. I don't know. I'm squeezing it. Yeah.
They didn't have purple in my size.
You got air bubbles.
They didn't have purple in my size.
Oh.
For my shirt for New York.
Get it a bigger size.
I have to pick another color.
You said
It's okay.
purple? Check again because they add to it all the time. Plus I add to it.
Because I didn't want this, even though blue is my favorite. I really wanted this in orange, but they didn't have it.
Yeah, I have to go back.
I am.
Yeah, I'm actually, because my birthday is right around the corner. So because my birthday is around the corner, I'm giving discounts all month long. I'm giving discounts and I'm doing some big things for my birthday. And the shop is gonna be filled with a lot of stuff because I just have to add it in there. But I made so many different designs. The shop is in the description. It's merchandise, so it's shirts,
Coffee mugs.
yeah, shirts, coffee mugs,
Alcohol.
phone cases, masks, hoodies, hats, leggings, tote bags.
You had hats?
Yeah, it's there.
Is that new?
The hats. I didn't put the hats for everything, but if you tell me, I can add it. I didn't put it for everything because some things are like you put so many things up there, a lot of people have to go through all the lists. I didn't want to make it. I just wanted to put as many things that we're using right now. But each season I try to change it as much as possible.
Did they do shoelaces?
No.
Oh, okay, I tried it.
No.
Mm-hmm. And we have the games leading up to her birthday with prizes.
I'm excited. I'm excited. Do you have daily UFO sightings at your house?
UFOs? Who, me?
Yeah,
I
both
know
of
she
you.
ain't there.
Oh, you talking about that unicorn in the back?
No, UFO sightings. What I'm basically saying is, do you crochet what is it? Unidentified foreign objects. Unidentified foreign objects. Are you crocheting things or you have things around that you don't know what it is, but it's crochet related? That's what I mean.
That stupid mask I made.
You made a stupid mask.
Yes, that stupid octopus looking mask thing that I don't know what the heck it is. It's some character.
Why did you make
You
it?
don't, because a stupid boy I was talking to. Stupid.
And why didn't you give it to him?
Because he was stupid. So I stopped talking to him.
So you made it for him, but you never gave it to him.
Nope. So now I'm stuck with this stupid mask.
Will he take it though?
I don't talk to him. He's blocked.
I'm saying, if you still was talking to him, it was something that he would actually like. Because if I gave that to my man, he'll look at me like I'm crazy.
No, he asked me to make it. He bought one off a Wish and it looked like hell because he had worn it so much. So he asked me to make him one. And I was like, okay.
Oh.
So I made it. Now I'm stuck with the ugly thing.
Have you ever used the phrase yarn diet?
What?
Yarn diet. Have you ever said you need to go on a yarn diet?
Fiber cleanse.
I did, because I'm on it right now, me and Gail.
To where you're not buying.
No yarn. Nope.
Well,
There's no need for me to buy any yarn at all.
Sort of, kinda. I tried.
So, well, I guess you could say I'm one because I'm, I am financially ill. You know, my bank account has a small case of Rona, I guess, called rent, lights, this dude. Yeah. But I almost was gonna buy some, but then I had to be a responsible adult.
I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, UFO. I did do one, but it was kind of like a gag. I did the Willy Warmer.
Why I knew you was gonna say that. Who'd you give it to? Boyfriend?
Yeah.
Did he wear it for you?
No.
Did he get mad at you?
Huh?
He got mad
He
at you?
laughed. But I think I used chunky yarn instead.
She's gonna show us.
Because it was winter, I was trying to be funny. It came out a little big.
I don't know how to take that, so I'm not gonna listen. I'm just not gonna listen.
I used chunky yarn. Came out a little big. I'm not show you guys, but
No, but that's you crocheted that?
Yeah.
It looked like it's felt.
And I even put the little drawstring on it.
Yo, okay, because I thought you, Jesus, is that a damn mittens?
It came out big. I was trying to be funny. So yes, blocked me out. So he was like, "Are you trying to be funny?" I was like, "Yeah."
Those is
UFO.
huge bulls.
So yeah.
You can use that as a weed bag. Put the pipe, then put the weed in the balls. I'm just saying. Utilize your stuff, girl. Utilize.
It was just a gag joke.
So what are you gonna do with it?
I don't know. It'll just sit in the room, in the shelf.
That's funny.
It was our Valentine's gag joke. Yes, Victoria, I have a sense of humor.
Well, you ever had a candlelight crochet dinner? Or crochet by candlelight?
No.
Mm-mm. He gets annoyed if he sees yarn.
Well, I'm not talking about with him. I'm talking about by yourself.
Oh, yes. Yes. Me and my yarn, yes, all the time.
I
No.
I did it. I did it before.
Mm-hmm.
Was it
I did.
romantic?
Crochet
I like
movie.
being by myself.
Or was it no power?
No, no, no. It was power. I just like being by myself.
Puppy. What the hell? See, one I can't see. So I mean, this side light that I have, that's as close as I'm getting to a candlelight. But I still can't see.
Ha! You are annoyed when you don't have to wait at the doctor's office. Do you? I do. Well, before Rona, I actually get mad when they be like, Shauna, I'm like,
Because you gotta throw all your stuff back in the bag.
I really thought I was going to be here for 2 hours. That was only an hour. Like, dang. Plus, I get away from Eli. Plus, I'm just, this is my zone. I put on my headphones. I read a book. Like, I'm good. Just leave me alone. I don't mind buses. I don't mind trains. I don't mind traveling. If I'm by myself and I have my yarn and my hook and some headphones, I am good.
I don't care about
Have
that.
you ever, I know when we used to wear the wired headphones, have you ever just put them in your ears with no music on? Just so nobody
When I
wouldn't talk to you,
walk, I do that all the time.
so you can crochet?
No, when I'm walking, I do it all the
Oh,
time because a lot of people would, try to talk to me, and I don't like talking to people when I'm out there. So a lot of times they would talk to me like, "Hey, how you doing?" I don't want to say hi. I don't want to say hey. So I want to act like, or sometimes I'll go like this and, so that you could tell. Yeah.
I don't know. When
And
I'm
some
sitting
people be like, "You rude. Like, you don't even say hello." And then I'll say, "You say something?" Even though I heard it.
when
I'm
I'm
gonna
sitting in the
sign.
doctor's office, sometimes the headphones, like when you throw in your bags or something when they used to be wired, I'll just put them in my ears. It won't even be connected to my phone sometimes. It'll just be stuck in my pocket. Just so they won't talk to me and I can crochet. I'll just be putting them on so I could just crochet. And then there'll be that one person come over and be like, "What you making?"
You gotta say it right. What you knitting?
Yes.
Dude, I got one stick.
Oh, my grandmother used to do that. Do you get that all the time too? Oh, that's what
Mm-hmm.
my grandmother used to do. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
my grandmother used to do that.
Right.
So
Excuse me? Huh? What you making? Oh, yeah.
can you make me no.
Well, I got a lot of my customers though from that. A lot of my I'm sorry. I'm doing like 3 things at one time. My son is special. I'm telling him what I want him to pick me up something, and he steady saying, "Ma, you gotta answer me." I answered. "Ma, you gotta send the money." I gave you the card. "Ma, what's the number?" Idris, there's no number. "Ma, you
He's
didn't
a
send
boy.
the money." Idris.
Did you
Now
send it to the
he's
right
saying I
person?
didn't say anything. And I'm taking a picture and I'm showing him what I typed. Because that's all I've been doing. Like, I'm talking and he knows I'm on the live, but he acting like he's special.
He's a boy.
I don't get that. I don't get why they act like they special. But they're not special when they want to get something or they want something though. Then everything is crystal clear. But when I'm trying to say something, or if I say, "Can you get this? Can you pick up that?" My son is brainless when it comes to stuff like that. I can send a picture of it and he would come back with the opposite.
That's
I
my dad.
literally sent him a list with the picture next to each description, the amount he's supposed to spend, the amount total, and he comes back with stuff that I'm like, what is this? What are you doing? I sent you a picture. Oh my, I didn't see it. So you're just not gonna give anything?
It wasn't what you asked for.
Sometimes that's why I just do things on my own.
That's the best way you get things done. Who gives the best advice? Yourself.
He's still saying, you're not telling me how many you want. I said it 4 times, sent him the picture, and he's saying, that's not telling me nothing.
So you want 3 T dot H dot R dot E dot E. Say it in Spanish, French, whatever language. Take a
I just
picture with your
texted
fingers
him
up.
like 10 times, 2, all the way down, 2, 2, 2, 2,
Take a picture like this.
2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Yeah, take a picture. You do this. I'm gonna take a picture of y'all doing this. 2.
And I thought you put up 1.
No, I'm really sending it to him because I don't get it. I don't get it.
Ma?
I don't
No,
think
Victoria, they don't
go.
go. My dad just turned 71, and he's still that challenged.
Oh, maybe it's just men.
Yes, they're born very slow.
Now he's saying I didn't get none of those messages. Now I'm getting them all at once. Oh,
You better hope that he don't think that you said 6.
The crazy thing is he's only focusing on that one thing I said when I gave him a whole list of what to say. I gave him a list of what to say, and he's focusing on that one thing. So now I bet you, like I just said, he doesn't listen. He's only going to get that one thing. Even if you're just getting my messages, you still are in the store. Get what I told you to get, even if you have to go back to the line. He's not in the supermarket, and he's saying he's right there, and there's only one other person in front of him. So that just means there's nobody in the store. You could go right back to the line, get what I said to get. I don't understand what's the problem.
He's a boy.
He said they're sending late. Well, either that or you need to go to another college. Cause this one ain't working. I don't know. You think it is totally normal to ask someone his or her head consult? I think this is hitting to their head circumference. You think it's bad?
I'm not gonna ask about that one. I said what I said.
You're not gonna ask anybody for their head circumference?
Not that one. Time out, Shay.
Yes.
At least she knew.
I'm the only way that I'm doing that, and that was like for my neighbor. I made that. Did I send you the picture of the owl hat?
Yeah.
Got a big ass head.
You told me that.
Yeah, so my neighbor was like, so this is the hat that he stretches out. So take this hat and make it bigger. And I was just joking. Dude's head was like I think I did like 26. Yeah,
26 what? 26 circumference?
Isn't that yeah. He had like extra extra large head. Like I hope his mama had a C-section with him.
Wait a minute. Hold up. I got a measuring tape. 26 circumference. So my head is about 20, 21. 26 is very, very, very big. With
He got
my
a
hair,
big head.
with my hair is 23.
He got a big
26 inches?
He
With
whatever she
my hair
did.
is 23. Without my hair, it's probably like 20, 21.
And he had a big head and he's little.
Yeah, about 23.
26
Yeah.
inches?
I told you, I hope his mama had a C-section because if that was if
26.
baby had a big head.
Shay, that's no way.
I don't know, but it was huge. I know that much. He got a big head. You saw the picture. He got a big head.
Look, I can do this. And it's
You're like,
look.
That looks about right to me. He got
inches.
a big ass head. He has a big ass head.
Yeah, like.
And my ex got a big ass head too.
Shay,
What?
is he tall?
No, he's little.
No, she told me he's tiny.
He's
Well,
little.
to you, he tiny, but
Honey, I think he's about 5'4". Because I think he's about my sister's height. He's little and he got a big head.
I'm 5'5".
I'm 5'5".
Yeah. Yeah, he's little. Because my neighbor he's 6'2". And Shorty is short and he got a big old head. You just got a little head though. That's about two of you.
What's your circumference? It's probably like 18, 19, Disha. My mama always said I had a big head.
Maybe that's why you diva now.
It's barely 22. But I think it's because I got the ponytail.
Yeah, y'all got me about to look. Hold on. Can y'all still hear me? Yes?
Yeah.
Let me see. Now I'm gonna look. Let's dive look. No. Auto. Hold on. I can't do this with you. Hats. 8. Come on, buddy. No. Stop.
You ever find pieces of yarn places that it shouldn't be?
I got yarn all outside.
I had yarn in my underwear before.
Oh. That's different.
How it got there, I have no idea. I do got a big butt, but I still don't understand how it got there. And I notice sometimes I wash strings of yarn in my laundry too.
Yeah.
You do that? Yeah, I it's at times it's like strings of yarn in there. So that's basically say you're a crocheter without saying you're a crocheter. Yarn in the underwear. But then again, my sons are not crocheters and their yarn be in their underwear too. Elijah said, "This is disturbing." I was like, "What?" And then he just shows me the yarn string, and I'm like, "What are you showing me? Why are you showing me pieces of string of yarn?" He said, "Because it was in my underwear." He was very upset. Very disturbed, he said. I'm very disturbed. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. I'm so
So I
sorry.
lied. He's a 24.
It's still a large head.
Oh, and the weirdest place I've seen yarn, would you like to really know?
That's not weird though.
Picking it up out of the yard is.
Out of the yard?
Hmm.
That's not weird.
Yeah, coming out his butt.
That's weird.
That's what I was saying. What you thought I was saying?
You said the yard.
Coming from his anus. That's why I showed you him.
You
He
said
ate.
yard.
You said the yard. You figured,
Yeah.
it
You
might have
said the
tracked out
weirdest place
into the
he came
yard.
from. This one, right here. He ate some scraps. So when he pooped, yarn was in his poop.
Hey,
Now you get it?
you gotta be a little bit more specific if that's the case. We thinking you saying
You
it
said
tracked out into the
in the
yard.
yarn. Yeah.
I've
in the
done
yarn.
it. I've tracked it. I've tracked, but I had to think about it. The weirdest spot was coming from him in the yard too. Like if you go outside my house right now, you'll see like pink. I think I got a black one on my porch, but there's like yarn all over the yard. And I don't even know how because there's none on my shoes when I go out. So I don't know how I'm tracking it. But yeah, I've had a couple of pieces
I think
of
it comes out of my garbage sometimes too. Because I sometimes walk outside and I can see yarn on the ground. I know nobody else around here is crocheting. It's just me. So how the hell is scraps of yarn out here?
so I'm wondering maybe with the cats going in the but then why you bringing it back to
Just
my
got the
house
cat.
though? But my trash bags are sealed.
Maybe when the garbage trucks smashes it, it busts open.
But the garbage truck,
Well, there's little rodents out there, so maybe it's falling out the bag or something.
but no, but that 1, 2, 3, I'm 4 houses down from the dumpster. I don't have holes in my trash bags.
Oh.
There's not yarn. Besides in the yard,
Well, it's
there's
happening some type of way, regardless. So
Oh, well,
it's okay. Because I'm gonna tell you one thing, they're gonna be mad because once the season get ready to change, I'm gonna take all my scraps. I got a little canister that I've been putting my scraps in. I'm gonna take them and dump them outside.
oh.
Pretty bird nest.
I had a bird choking.
No, they said do it for the bird nest. Well, if there's a dead bird outside, I don't know what to tell you. And as soft as Big Twist is, they'll be all right.
you ever store yarn in your bathtub?
What?
You never stored yarn
Are you saying stored or saw?
tub. Store yarn in your bathtub.
No.
Too many people in here.
I got everywhere else in the house.
I guess if you have 2 or 3 bathrooms, I still wouldn't do that. That I think you're crazy. Something wrong with you.
That's
I wouldn't do that.
mm-mm.
Even if I had 3 bathrooms, I wouldn't store it in my bathroom. Period.
Now,
don't
if
know.
I had a bathroom like my mother, I could see it.
How was that?
My mom has a walk-in bathroom, shower to the left, jacuzzi to the right beside that. Then there's a wall, there's a toilet, but then there's a huge ass closet. It would go in the closet in the bathroom.
I don't think I want my yarn in the bathroom. I don't want my yarn in the fucking bathroom. That
It's
would be
art.
the stupidest shit ever because particles come out of the toilet. That would not be a great idea. Just saying. It's stupid. You thought of it, didn't you?
No, I'm sitting here having a moment. You're talking about Miss Vagina yarn was art.
Oh, I listen. I would never do it. I would never agree to doing it. I'm saying it's art because that's what it says in the fucking video. I
Oh,
don't art. I can't say what she think is art is bad. I can't say that.
maybe you thirsty. I don't know, but
Yeah.
I that would be the only way I would put yarn in the bathroom. Other than that, no, I can't see it. But like you said, it's dumb. And to me, the bathroom is meant for two purposes. Well, three, because some my bathroom used to be my my little sanctuary. I'm just
Yeah,
sitting there just
Victoria, I can see the sense from the bathroom getting into the yarn.
Bathroom should not even be a thought to store yarn or anything in the bathroom, period. I actually have yarn in my bedroom, but I don't store it in my bedroom. I have it in my bedroom because I have a project drawer. My project drawer is in there. So my current 3 projects stay in that drawer and it's next to me on my bed and I use that. But other than that, all my yarn that I store is currently in this room. All the yarn that I store is in this room. Unfortunately, it's a lot. But the crazy thing is I know it's people who have way more than this. And that's scary.
And my yarn is in my bedroom. I don't want
in your what?
my bedroom.
Oh, I got it in my office and I got it in my bedroom. Yeah, and in the closet in the office. I don't think I have any downstairs. Nope, I have none downstairs.
What I was thinking of was when I decided to do this was from, like I was telling Disha, a conversation that I had at one point in time with my significant other. But recently, since I've been in my group, my club, I've been going on outings with my club and I do a lot of things with them. And that's at least once or twice a month I'm doing something with them. March is a very busy month for me. Plus it's my birthday. I go away. I try to do something for my birthday. And it's like I need to fit in some crochet time, not just for my therapy, but for business purposes. So I need to get in where it fit in, or fit in where they get in, or whatever you want to say it. And a lot of people don't like me around this time because it's like, it's your birthday, it's your birthday. Yeah, exactly. Leave me alone. If it's my birthday, leave me alone. Let me crochet. Let me be at peace. So I am definitely bringing yarn on my trip. I am definitely bringing yarn when I go on the 7th and when I go on the 10th, when I go away. I'm supposed to go away again the end of the month, but I'm not too sure I'm doing that one. But I'm definitely going away on the 7th and the 10th.
Have you got any possible clues of what security got planned?
Uh-huh.
Ah, okay. Did you do some snooping or you actually figured it out?
No, we talk.
Oh. You hounded him that
No,
much.
I like surprises, so I wouldn't want to snoop. Mm-mm. I like surprises, but no, he told me because he has to tell me the days, and I don't know what I'm gonna do when we get there though.
But you're definitely gonna have a yarn bag.
Oh, she's my bad.
Oh, because my yarn bag is usually just as big as my bag that I'm carrying.
So
You
I'm
know,
only going away for like 3 days, 4 days, and so I don't need a huge bag. But I'm the type of person that likes to carry everything just in case. Even if I know we only going like 1 or 2 places, I want to carry everything so I have a choice in the matter of if I feel like being uncomfortable or if I feel like being comfortable. Do I feel like wearing those boots with tight pants or do I feel like wearing some regular pants? Like that's what I want to. I don't know if I'm going to feel like wearing that when I'm there.
okay, I thought I was tripping.
No. So
I lost a can of dog food. Oh, I read that.
Sorry.
yeah, definitely out.
Did I not tell you he was going to screw it up? You got the kid with you, but you don't get him nothing. he said, what do Eli want? Why he didn't ask you when you was there?
Do you need to end this podcast?
Take it. So I guess I have to find something to eat.
Oh boy.
I don't get it. I don't understand. It's like the girlfriend don't have too much sense either.
You know, I need you to get out my head because I was gonna ask you was she there.
They made
Huh?
sure they ate though. They made sure they got something to eat. I feel some type of way because he was there with them. It's a difference if he wasn't even there. He was there in the car with them. So why would you take him somewhere with you to order something to eat and don't get him something to eat?
Because he's the child and he didn't say that he was hungry.
Sure.
Well, anyway.
What was the potential menu?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Because what I originally wanted, apparently he couldn't get. And then I said, I'll just eat pancakes. I don't care. I'll eat pancakes. He couldn't get that. I don't know why. He was asking me to order it so he could go pick it up. But then he said, they won't let me pick it up. I don't know why. That was at IHOP. Then he said, I'm going to Chipotle. I don't eat Chipotle. So then he's like, what about Popeyes? I was like, whatever, just get me a sandwich from Popeyes. I said, the fish. He said, you sure it's kind of nasty? I said, well, just get a regular sandwich. Just get me one. Then I said, just get me two. And then that's when that whole situation came up with him not getting all the messages. And I said, he's like, Ma, you're not telling me I'm right here in front. I'm steady saying 2, 2, 2. And he's like, you're not answering me. And I'm steady saying, why are you watching me? When you talk, do your kids stare at you?
Sometimes.
I can literally have a conversation with someone and dead.
He's admiring how beautiful you are, Mom.
He's being nosy.
Okay, I mean, I was trying to give him credit.
Just nosy. Cause I'm like talking and he's literally coming closer to hear what I gotta say. I don't know. I guess maybe I just got in my feelings because I wanted pancakes. I don't know why. I just wanted pancakes. But you want to know what? I can make my own damn pancakes. I just don't want to make my own damn pancakes. I want IHOP to make it.
Right.
He said, what's the number, the PIN number for the card? It's Elijah's credit card. There's no PIN number. It's a credit card. It's no PIN number. Ma, what's the PIN number? There's no PIN number. Ma, you didn't give me the PIN number. There's no PIN number. Ma, I'm up here at the register.
And but if it's Elijah's card, why he didn't ask Elijah?
That's the whole point of the story. She never asked Elijah anything. Elijah started saying he hungry. He was in the car. I don't understand. I don't get it. It's not meant for me to get, I guess. I don't know. What? He didn't go. They called. Why are you in my... Look. You're in my... Do you see what's in my throat? Do you see my tonsils?
Cardi B sang a song about that.
In your throat?
You touch that daily thing.
I can't. I can't. I can't.
Going up. Hey.
I don't know that song.
Going up.
I guess because my girls are Cardi B fans.
I love me some Cardi B, but she's a freak.
I'm so far behind. I haven't seen the movie, so I think I will watch her Hustler movie with J-Lo.
Okay.
That's the movie.
Should a movie? Yeah,
I didn't know that.
They were strippers.
They were strippers.
Oh, yeah. Hustlers. She was in it for like a little. She was in there for a little bit, not a lot.
Gotta watch it.
I thought she was talking about some other type of movie because she talking about she a freak and you talking about I want to watch her movie. Yeah. So I'm like,
no.
Like, what you talking about?
I don't watch those.
There's not
for you.
Why?
I don't watch those.
Girl, bye.
I don't get anything from it, but it's not like I don't watch it.
Life lessons.
I get nothing from toys, but don't mean I don't have it.
You went to school for what? Do you use any of that stuff in life? No.
I went to school for criminal justice, and actually I do use it.
I do. I use it.
Okay, well, I'm still a professional freshman from 1998. And I don't use none of that shit.
How from 1998?
Because I've been going to college since 1998. I might have made a sophomore. Because I moved out of
8. How old are you?
How rude.
Girl, bye. You ain't no... How old are you?
I'm 39.2, thank you.
That's what I mean. How 1998?
I graduated high school 1998, June 13th, 1998.
39.2.
No, you sure? That don't add up.
I graduated high school when I was 17 years old. 1998.
96. Okay. 96, 97, 98. Okay, I guess.
I graduated when I was 17.
So that means I am 3 years ahead of you.
Sure.
Okay, I'm stuck in the
I
middle.
guess
So
so.
3.5.
I guess. Wow, that's weird. We would have been in high school together.
You would have hated me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But that's okay, because I wouldn't have
I
bothered
wouldn't
you because
talk to you.
I wouldn't have talked to you either. I was a band geek.
But I was in a band too. What the fuck you think I am? What you thought I was in high school? You think I was a bad
don't
girl? Hell no. I was never like that. I was always like to one set they may think I was quiet and reserved, but to another set they thought that I was Miss Attitude and Miss Diva back then.
I can
But
see that.
but that was only to a certain set of people. I'm a chameleon. I can adapt to my surroundings, and a lot of people say that's like being fake and phony. But no. I think that's a Pisces. A Pisces is just like I can adapt to my surroundings. So if I am at a cool and reserved place, I'm going to be cool and reserved. I'm not going to be all blah, 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 blah. But if I'm at a party and we get having fun, I'm going to be partying and having fun. So that's the type of person I am.
See, me, I'm the band geek that's still a fighter.
A band geek that what?
That's a fighter.
You fought?
Yes.
So I fought every single year in high school. Every single year I had a fight. And you want to know what's crazy? 3 of those years, sophomore, junior, and senior year, I fought every single year with this one particular chick. And that one particular chick is in the club that I am now. And she don't remember none of it.
Because maybe you beat her brains right.
It's so hilarious because we are like cool as fuck. Because I don't mention it. I don't mention it at all. But she don't remember none of it. And we cool. But there's no need for me to bring it up because I honestly don't remember what we was fighting over. And all of them she started. I honestly believe back then she was jealous of me. And I don't like saying that, but I really do believe it. I believe she was jealous of me. So it was something that I could do just a little bit of something and she would take it and blow it up. And I'm like, wow, like I didn't even do nothing to this chick. And then it was my sophomore year. I was a cotillion in the NAACP. Her best friend, he begged me to be my escort. And I ain't like him. And I'm like, no. But my escort dropped out because he was graduating that year and he really needed to pay for his graduation. So I had to ask him. And this is her best friend. Actually, I ain't asked him. He asked me like 10,000 times, and I finally said yes. I really did not want him to be my escort at all. But the crazy thing is he wound up being a real cool escort. Like, I didn't have to ask him for nothing. He wanted to do it so bad, I didn't have to ask him for nothing. But because him and her were best friends, I thought I would have to indulge in the foolery. But that was the only time she was like, you're so beautiful. You're so pretty. And I'm like, this is weird. Because 2 weeks later, she's like, I'm going to fuck her up. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do.
She liked him.
Why?
That was her boo.
So, I don't think that.
She liked him. He might
No,
not
no,
have
no,
liked her.
no, no, no. That
He
was
gay.
not it. Because me and him was not even nowhere. No, 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 no. And he didn't like me because he liked boys. So no, that was not it. That was not it at all. She was just jealous of me. I believe in my opinion. She was jealous of me. So I was the chick that had the boyfriend that was like the 20 something year old who would come pick me up in his car. And he always had like teddy bears and stuff in his car waiting for me, flowers, whatever, waiting for me. And it's not Valentine's Day. It was just, and I also had a job, a good job, making good money. And I always wore like professional outfits and stuff to school because this is when we didn't have to wear uniforms. So I would be jealous of me too.
Excuse me.
I'm just saying. I would be jealous of me too. So I can understand why.
I
Well,
was a
I wasn't
tomboy.
jealous of nobody. I was just a damn nerd. Period. Point blank. That's it.
I
I
was a
can see you
tomboy.
being a nerd.
Me?
How was you, Disha?
I was a tomboy. I was fighting all the way through from elementary all the way to middle school. But I was the smart one. I almost didn't graduate elementary school because I was fighting so much. And my grandmother had sent me down south once school was out because I was just out of control. But by the time school was getting ready to start, I had gotten into so many fights down there. My great grandmother, those was like, nah, send her back to New York. So for middle school, I came back to New York and then I ended up getting a scholarship to go away to school. Um, and I went to high school in Connecticut on a scholarship. So I spent my high school years in Connecticut and yeah, proud nerd gang, yes. And I ended up getting scholarship and I was the athlete, played around, goofed around. But when I got to Connecticut my freshman year, the beginning of the year, I had to play nice and I was really timid and scared. So I was in my room playing gospel music and doing everything. I was praying every day, doing everything. Like I was not trying to do it. All my friends was like, "You gotta come out your room. You gotta do everything." And it was like a new environment because I was like meeting everybody from different places. Like I had friends by the time I left there who was like from different countries. Like I have friends from China. I have friends from Africa, Saudi Arabia. It was so different when I got there, but I loved it. I loved my 4 years. I didn't even have to. When I came back here, my friends was like, "Oh, we have regents and everything." I'm like, "What?" The most thing I had to worry about was my SAT while I was there. So, and then I ended up going to school back here in New York.
That's a boarding school?
Because while I was in school, um, even though I was fighting, I kept straight A's, hundreds, and everything. And in elementary school, they wanted me to do the program A Better Chance. I was in that program, ABC, and they wanted me to go away to school for middle school. And I said no. I left the papers on the table at the orientation, and my grandmother was kind of mad at me. And then they came back to me once I finished middle school, and my grandmother was like, "You're going." So that's how I ended up in school in Connecticut called Pomfret. So that's where I went.
Was it all girls?
No, it was co-ed.
Did you have a boyfriend?
Huh?
You had a boyfriend there?
I plead the fifth.
She
You
did.
grown now, girl. You could say if you had a boyfriend.
I
Disha
plead,
was up there twerking it, boy.
I plead the
Swim for
fifth
the pole.
because my boyfriend might see this.
But this was
So
in high school.
Yeah, and I met him in high school.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh.
So, like I was saying, never mind.
So
I
to get an idea of what it's like, have you watched Power? You know, his son went to a school called Choate. That is a real school, and we played against them like in different events. So that is a real boarding school that exists in Connecticut. Well, in the region up there. So there are boarding schools, and that's another co-ed school.
and you just lived there
I lived on campus.
in high school. I don't think I would want to do that. I hated high school with a passion. The day that I graduated, I got my diploma and hauled ass. I ain't want no pictures. Don't say bye to me. Don't say shit to me. Don't ask for my the autograph book to sign or whatever. No. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I'm out. I left. I got my diploma. I went home with my boyfriend, which was Elijah's not Elijah, Idris's father. And we went
Maybe
out.
three.
I went out and that was that. I didn't have anything to do with that high school afterwards. That high school wasn't bad. I just felt like I was too mature for those little kids. That's what I was feeling. And I think my mom kind of and she hates when I keep saying this, but I think my mom kind of like installed into my head that you're pretty, you're better than, you're a diva. You just need to do this, and and so like I'm so like she don't like me because I'm pretty, and I always had that in my head because my mom always said that. Now, how can I have that right, but be insecure, very insecure, and that's what happened. I would be very insecure about myself, but if I see somebody giving me attitude in school, the first thing I say is she acting like that because she ugly. And it's this one chick that did do that. She was very like she did not like me at all. And she's a thick girl. I'm a big thick girl. So I'm like, we should be cool. That's what I was thinking. We should be cool. She didn't want to be cool with me. I would say hi, and she'll look at me like, I was like, oh, girl, don't do that. So that's what started, because when I said that, that started the whole beef, even though she had a beef before that. And when I decided that I was going to join the Strutters, she joined the Strutters. My best friend joined the Strutters. So we in the Strutters. And we was in the Strutters since sophomore year. So by the time we was a senior, we were captains. So when she was captain, I was captain of color guard. And I said, you know what? Let me try to be a Strutters. Even though we're in the same thing, it's different things. Let me try to be a Strutter. So basically, my best friend was like the judge of me trying to be a Strutter. Do you know that bitch, the ugly bitch, said no, she can't be in there. And it was like everybody listened to her, because it's always that chick. It's always those chicks that people listen to, and they always flock around, right? She also was given Miss Attitude. So I applied for Miss Attitude. She applied for Miss Attitude. She won. She's also more popular than I was because she grew up in that area. I went to a school that's far away from my house because I didn't want to go to a high school that everybody in my area went to. So everybody in my area went to the high school here called Lincoln or Snyder. Fuck no, I didn't want to go to no Lincoln or Snyder because it was the ghettoest high schools ever. So I went all the way to Dickinson, which was like 3-4 miles away from my house. So nobody knew me around there, but they knew her. But let me tell you who else didn't know me but wanted to know me. Her man. So that's another thing that got bad. I am not the type of chick that's going to take somebody's man. I don't want to have anything to do with you, especially if you with her. I don't know what kind of fleas you're gonna give me. So what I decided to do was just, let me be on my best behavior and stay far away. Well, after our games and stuff, we be on the bus or getting ready to go on the bus or waiting for the bus. He would be there and he'll go over to her, but then he'll come over to me. You look good, y'all did good, and whatever. And I'll be like, thank you, and walk away. Do you know she got mad because I said thank you?
You're
So
not
that was
supposed
a
to be
fight.
talking to my man.
So that's a fight, right? She wants to fight me because I said thank you. And he said, yo, why you gotta be so stupid? And then she goes, see, now you taking up for her and you taking up for her. And I'm like, oh my God, this is the stupidest thing ever. So I told my mom, of course, my mom go, she's ugly. But my mom don't know how she look. So we're a senior, right? We're a senior. We get the books. I go, Mom, remember the girl I tell you about that's always giving me problems? I show her the book of the picture of the girl. She goes, that's why. She ugly. You too pretty. That's why. Okay. After she said that, we go to the prom. The prom, I had chickenpox. And I still went because I spent all my money on my prom. So I'm going to my prom. I went to my prom with chickenpox, right? I had a temperature and everything. I was real messed up, 19 in my prom. And I'm considered an adult. So it was bad. I had it bad. But I didn't care. I'm going to my prom. She was there. Her man there. He's sitting down and he says, come here, pretty, come here. No, I ain't got no time to be messing with you. But come here, come here, come here. He took me and pushed me on his lap. Yo, when we talking, when we getting together, and I'm like, don't you? Why would I want to be with you and you trying to be? No, don't you got a girl? No, that's not my girl. That's just somebody who I decided to come to the prom with. All these years you've been chilling with her and y'all not together? She looked at me. I looked at her. I said, I ain't got time for this. I ain't feel well. I told him I had chickenpox. Do you know? He said, I don't care. I'm like, I have a temperature. I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give you my fever. I don't care. Whatever you got,
that?
baby, I want it. I'm
I
like,
want it. Yes, he wanted that girl.
He wanted you.
I will never forget that a day in my life. It was a picture circulating with me and that man. Because he was a man. It was a picture circulating. My own date was dancing with my because it was a date. He wasn't my boyfriend. It was just a date just for somebody to go with. And my actual boyfriend was my oldest son's father, who didn't want to go because he was 29. And yeah, I was 19 and he's 29. He didn't want to go out to the prom because he's too old. But the date that I went with was 27. So
He wouldn't have been allowed
I
at
like him
ours.
old. What you say?
He wouldn't have been allowed at ours.
Oh no, they didn't have no restriction for it.
I had one of my it was a Spanish girl. She tried to bring her, actually it was her husband. They wouldn't let him come. But he was older.
That makes no sense. Her husband and wait, why are they married in the high school?
Spanish girl.
Well,
Yeah.
I just know that that situation was crazy. I speak to her now too. The last day of school, the day of our graduation, we went to practice earlier that day. She said, can I see your yearbook? I'm like, I'm thinking she gonna take it and tear it up or something. No, she wrote in my yearbook, and I can never forget this. She wrote in my yearbook, I know we never had a good 4 years and we had some rough patches, but I really do think you are cool. I really think that you're a good, beautiful young lady.
Floored you. Floored you.
I had to get some like pray over this, some sage and everything, because I'm like, what? I couldn't believe it. I really couldn't believe it. But yeah, that's what she wrote in my yearbook. And the girl that I am talking to now that's in my club, again, she don't remember, but she wrote in my yearbook too. But the thing is, I've known her before we even went to high school together, because we went to elementary school together, and she lived in the same building as my cousin. So I was always there, and she lived there. So I just thought that we were going to be cool when I'm always cool with you until you're not cool with me. So I'm thinking we going good. I'm like, yo, I'm not going to say her name, but I'm like, oh my God, she came to the school that I'm at. I'm excited because somebody else that I went to school with in elementary school is here with me in high school. I'm excited. And she plays me out. She played me out. But let me tell you one thing. My mother ain't raised no motherfucking punk. So when she wanted to fight, I stood my ground. I stood my ground. It was I don't think she stood hers though. She was one of those that did this, but
Chappy
she
dog.
didn't do this. So every time she just made stuff up. It could be a book on the desk, and I could move the book a little bit over. Oh my God! Oh my God! And she'll take the book and throw it. God! And I'm like, what the hell is wrong? And she'll make a big deal out of that, and then make it seem like it's on my fault. And then she was like, meet me after school. Okay. What am I gonna say?
Don't
No.
threaten me with a good time, baby.
Okay. So I would
Okay.
go after school and meet her, and guess what? She ain't there. And then one time, I was so tired. I said, please, Lord, let me just be her one good time. Because I'm sick of this. This is happening too many times. It was like every other month. Like all the time. I got so tired of it. I was like, I just want to be her so bad. And I was waiting outside school. Mind you, we in front of the school. The whole school. In front of the school. Where this girl go?
To the back.
No, she was at basketball practice talking about my coach won't let me leave.
You wasn't
I
supposed to
would
go
have
to practice.
You know what Shauna did?
went to
Went
her
there
breakfast.
for basketball practice. They wouldn't let me
You
in though.
oh.
No.
I went to basketball practice because you're not gonna keep doing this to me. This is getting out of hand. So yeah, I did not like to fight. Don't get me wrong, please. I did not like to fight. I don't like to fight, and I don't like confrontations at all. But I'm not gonna back down. I'm staying my ground. And when I did that, I don't think she expected me to do that. I think she thought I was gonna push back and let her bully me or something. I don't know. Because again, I told you, in some areas, people thought I was like that quiet girl and I just did my work and whatever. But in some other areas, people thought that I was just wild attitude diva chick. She thought I was just gonna shut the hell up and let her bully me. But that didn't happen. I was not gonna let her do that. So yeah, I fought every single year in high school. That's why I really hated it. I hated high school. It was not a place that I would be able to go to and like have a good time. Like a lot of people go to high school and have a good time. I did not have a good time. I had a rough time at school and I had a rough time at home. So it was just a lot going on. I just wanted out. So you know how some people say, what age would you ever want to be? If you ever want to go back in time, would you ever want to be the age that you were back then? No. I would never want to go back. Ever. I like where I'm at now. I don't, because I think my son asked me, like, what age would you like to be if you ever wanted to go back and start all over again? If I have to go back to where I was, I don't want to do that. I'd rather stay where I'm at. I'd rather age 10 years before I get younger 10 years. I don't want to
I
go
know
back.
Do that.
with me, it was like, hell, I barely was in high school. So I was bad. I wasn't really bad. I was just a victim of bad circumstances and spent a lot of time in juvenile hall. Yeah. Then I got sent away my junior year to like the little wilderness program. Then my senior year, I got locked up again. And then I got into the fight when they were like, the boy kept messing with me. And I was like, I got to make an example. So I did. I bust him in the mouth with a shoe. It was one of them, what do you call them? The mules? You know what I'm talking about? The clog mules. I popped my dress open down at the bottom, took off running, and jumped on him and just started beating the crap out of him. And then they called my mom and was like, your daughter is crazy.
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, and that's what
But
I had.
I didn't have not now more issues. I'm like, because I kept dealing with this crap and I can't beat up my parents, so I'm gonna beat this boy up and be happy. And that's what I did. And my mama, I never forget, my mama said this. My mama said, the day you graduate high school is the day that hell is gonna freeze over. I lie to you not, honey. We had the worst hailstorm ever. It shattered my sister's windshield. Yes.
Because you
Me and the girl,
graduated high school.
I lied to you not. When I walked out that door, like it was bright outside. As soon as I stepped my foot out the damn. Okay. Well, anyway. Huh?
She put herself on timeout.
She might have. No, she's on a computer. Maybe her computer died. Phone
Just
call.
keep going.
I mean, got scared for a moment.
Bed, huh? Keep going.
Huh? So
I didn't realize it was after 9:00.
Oh, but anyway, so what happened? I stepped over the threshold. The whole sky just went dark. You heard the crack, 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 and then the hail just
happened that same day. In
I
June,
swear, ma'am, I lied to you not. It might not be on here. I'm gonna video chat you with my mother. My mother will tell you the story. That's why everybody was like, what the hell? It's summertime. We're not supposed to get that. The sky went black. The hail, it was huge hail. It broke my sister's windshield. And we had to wear white dresses, pantyhose. I came in with ruined pantyhose, wet. My weave was wet because I had a weave in my hair. It was horrible. But I graduated though. And as soon as I got my diploma, because I'm at the very damn end, I was like the third to the last person to graduate. When we walked out, I kept on going because my bags was already packed, and I left and I went to DC. Bye, Virginia. Do not pass
you graduated in Virginia?
Mm-hmm.
Because I thought, oh wait, you said that you was in DC.
I left from here. I think I graduated. It was June 13th, 98. June 13th that night, I was in DC. And I stayed in DC until I left my ex-husband, which was 2005.
Okay.
I enjoyed high school. I enjoyed high school, but I don't think I want to go back. I
like being an adult. I like having my own rules. I like being independent. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I just can't do it. It was not a great childhood. Let's just say that. I didn't have a great childhood. So for me to go back, it would be torment.
Trauma.
And that's God's honest truth. And then after I survived that, I ended up with breast cancer. So it was just not great. And then like 3 years after breast cancer, I end up pregnant twice, back to back. Then I had Elijah. Then I end up homeless. It was just too much, too much, too much. I'm actually now able to say I'm good. I love my life now. But we got to go because it's 9:17 and the sister needs to do some work. But thank you for the forum. Tomorrow, Mentor Monday, I am going to do some mentoring. And we'll see you then. So deuces.
Good night.
Good night.